Welcome back to our podcast dedicated to the International Press Review. Pirelli has officially inaugurated a new office and logistics center in Bangkok, marking a significant step in expansion strategy in the Asian market, with a particular focus on car and motorcycle tires. The event was attended by Italian representatives including Andrea Conti, Consul of the Italian Embassy, and Andrea Maganzani, CEO of the Asia-Pacific region. The news was reported by LifeDiary.net on July 17. Vespa, the iconic scooter, has celebrated nearly 80 years on the global market, becoming a symbol of urban culture in Vietnam. The factory in Vinh Phuc, Piaggio's largest in the world, reflects the strong ties between Italy and Vietnam and recently hosted the presentation of the new Vespa Primavera and Sprint 2025 models. The news was reported on 17 of July by l'Officialvietnam.com. Dante Ang II, President of the Commission on Filipinos Overseas, highlighted the crucial contribution of permanent Filipino migrants to national development, particularly through remittances. Over 60% of the nearly 10.8 million Filipinos abroad are permanent migrants, many of them in the United States. Ang also noted that their role in the country's progress is often undervalued. The information comes from the Manila Times, July 16. Myanmar authorities have deported 46 Vietnamese citizens involved in online fraud and other criminal activities. These individuals had entered Myanmar illegally through border routes and took part in illegal gambling and scam operations in various areas of Kane State. The deportation took place via the Myanmar-Thailand Friendship Bridge. The news was reported on 16th of July by 11myanmar.com. Lamborghini has officially launched in Kuala Lumpur its new model, the Temerario, a high-performance hybrid sports car that marks an important step towards the brand's electrification. Equipped with a 4.0-liter hybrid V8 engine and 3 electric motors, the Temerario delivers 920 horsepower and accelerates from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 2.7 seconds. The news was reported by Carsense.mi on July 15. To celebrate Malaysia's Independence Day, Barilla, the famous Italian pasta brand, has partnered with Malaysian designer Christy Ng to create a limited edition tote bag. The collaboration blends Italian culinary tradition with Malaysian fashion design, symbolizing unity and national culture. The news was reported on July 15 by FIMEGOnline.com. A viral image of a Milan fashion show has sparked controversy among Indian artisans who craft traditional Kolhapuri sandals after Italian luxury brand Prada introduced a similar design. The artisans, many from impoverished communities, criticized the lack of recognition for their work. Prada later acknowledged having taken inspiration from Indian craftsmanship. The news was reported on July 14 by OutlookIndia.com. In North Korea, mass organizations are launching a political campaign to mobilize the population to implement the decisions of the 20th plenum of the party's Central Committee. Various ideological propaganda initiatives are underway in workplaces such as cement and glass factories to promote patriotism among young people. The report comes from kcna.kp, July 13. Chinese lawyers are gaining prominence in the global legal market due to growing demand from foreign counterparts. Chinese law firms are increasingly involved in cross-border transactions and compliance with international regulation. This trend highlights the rising importance of Chinese jurisdiction on the world legal stage. The source is the Sunday Morning Post, July 13. Taiwan's government is considering changes to video games regulation to address Chinese cultural influence, as many games feature simplified Chinese characters, even though Chinese films and TV series are subject to cultural restrictions. The Ministry of Economic Affairs plans to include the original language of video games as a criterion for their approval. The news was reported on July 12 by Liberty Times. Pakistan is preparing to welcome the first group of trekkers to the base camp of Tirikh Mir, the country's highest peak. The initiative aims to promote Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province as a global destination for mountain tourism. An agreement with documentary filmmaker and professor Carlo Alberto Pinelli, founder of Mountain Wilderness International, will also lead to the creation of an adventure training school in Kirtal. The news was reported on July 12 by nation.com.pk. And that's all for now. Thanks for your attention and stay tuned.